Well, there's no doubt that the demand for Android Auto and CarPlay features is at an all-time high. And this brand pretty much has innovated the solution in this category. Of course, we're talking about ZZ2. And today we've got their sales manager, Steve Cope, joining us to not only talk about Android Auto and CarPlay solutions, but many other products that they've come to market with. This is CMA Connected, brought to you by SiriusXM, all about ZZ2. And it starts now. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another CMA Connected, brought to you by SiriusXM. I'm your host, Ben Wu, and as we traverse down the voyage that is OEM integration and such an important category that it is, this company that we're featuring today has solutions that are going to make not only your customers happy, but your profits also very, very content. They've got an incredible slew of products that meet these needs, from everything from CarPlay all the way to emergency lighting, something a little bit different that you may not expect. But we're going to cover it on today's show because I've got Steve with me. Now, Steve, can you give us a quick overview of what we're going to be chatting about today?
Hey, Ben, I really appreciate you having on today. And we are here to talk about our CarPlay and Android Auto integration because we are the leader of that subject within the 12-volt industry. But we're also going to talk about several of our other items. We have multiple universal items to give you wire to wireless. We have streamers. We have dash cams. We have Z-Wags, which is a super high visibility safety feature. And we have much, much more we'll talk about coming soon.
All right, Steve, we're going to get right into it. But first, a quick message from our partner, SiriusXM, reminding all you dealers out there what an amazing opportunity it is to be selling SiriusXM. And when we come back, we're talking Apple CarPlay, Android Auto Solutions, and more with Steve Cope from ZZ2.
Hey guys, Ricky Lima here from SiriusXM. I had a chance to speak to some dealers and ask them what they love about selling SiriusXM. Here's what they had to say.
Coast-to-coast coverage.
I love SiriusXM for commercial-free music.
It's a great add-on sale and a profit opportunity.
We love selling SiriusXM because you can listen to the same channel coast to coast.
Profitability and ease of installation. It's a no-brainer.
We love selling SiriusXM for its ease of installation, great profitability, and reliability.
People love it.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. On the menu today is ZZ2. We've got sales manager Steve Cope with us. Now, Steve, this is an interesting one. ZZ2 hasn't been around for that long, but man, what a great growth we've seen with your company since the advent of the first product that you guys have come up with. We're going to cover all that, but what is the market like right now? Is the demand for things like wireless Android Auto and CarPlay here to stay for a good while to come?
You know, Ben, that's a great question. I think all of us feel here at ZZ2 that the wireless CarPlay Android Auto integration still has a lot of longevity left to it. There are tons of cars on the road today that do not have wired or wireless CarPlay or Android Auto, and we're going to give that to them either way they want, whether it's wired or wireless. And I think we still have at least 3 to 4 years of that type of integration to continue to drive the 12-volt industry for us.
All right, Steve. Well, we've got quite a list of product to go through today, but I think we're going to start from the OG, if you will. And we're going to be talking about a product that literally I feel everybody needs to have in stock, which is called the ZZ Air.
You know, our ZZ Air line has quite a few different features and options within there. We have our ZZ Air Pro, which will give you wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, whichever one you want, as long as the vehicle or head unit has wired CarPlay to begin with. Hotspot the unit, and you'll be able to stream Netflix and YouTube. Then we also have our ZZ Air Duo. The ZZ Air Duo is a great item. It will give you, again, wired to wireless Android Auto or CarPlay, but it's going to be just that, just wired to wireless. Not going to have any streaming features. And like I said before, it's for either platform, Android or Apple. Well, then we also have our ZZ Air CP, hence the word CP CarPlay, strictly for Apple phone users. Will give you wireless CarPlay. And here's a great overshadow of the 3 products that we have within our ZZ Air line. As I mentioned before, on the far right, you see our ZZ Air Pro. Nice decorative box, talks about the product, the features and benefits are on the outside of it. And then within the box, you're going to have the module, you're going to have the cord, and any other adapter that might be necessary or come with it. Secondly, there in the middle, you see our ZZ Air Duo. That's going to be for Android and Apple phone users who would like to have wireless CarPlay or wireless Android Auto. You see the two ends, the connectors. It comes with the cables. It has a USB-A and a USB-C on either end, whichever one you like to utilize for your vehicle. And then our last one on the far left is our ZZ Air CP. This was the very first wireless item we came up with here at ZZ2. It's an awesome item. It's for Apple iPhone users only, but it's a wonderful feature and will give you wireless CarPlay or Android, or excuse me, wireless CarPlay. So as you saw, we have 3 outstanding universal pieces that can go in any vehicle. As long as that vehicle has wired CarPlay or wired Android Auto, any of those 3 items are going to work within that vehicle. We have those in stock in our South Florida warehouse, ready to ship at any time. I would say though, make sure that you have at least sufficient amount of stock, at the bare minimum, 1 to show and 1 to go. There's no install. It's effective. The customer walks in and says, hey, does this work in my car? You grab it off the shelf, you walk out to the car, and within 5 minutes, you're at the register ringing them up because they loved how quickly it connected and the ease of use.
All right, so you have the customer come in, they want their wireless CarPlay or Android Auto or wired, and you've got them covered. If they want a video, now you've got the Pro you can look at. But guess what? ZZ2 takes it up yet another notch by offering something called the Zeus. Now, this is truly an all-encompassing, very unique unit that has features for the customer that wants it all.
Hey, you're right, Ben. That Zeus Ultra is a big monster streaming device. It is basically a Android laptop without a keyboard sitting in front of you. You can download just about any app from the Google Play Store or from the Aptoid Store, and then stream it right on your head unit within your vehicle. It comes with a mini SD card slot, so that way you can download apps on your own time at home with your laptop. Put the SD card right back inside the Zeus when you're ready to go home or ready to drive your vehicle. It's right there on the Zeus. It also has a mini HDMI out. Great for tailgating, great for rear seat entertainment. You can always utilize external sources to watch the videos with the Zeus Ultra, as well as it also has a SIM card slot. That way you don't have to utilize your phone data or utilizing your vehicle if it has Wi-Fi equipped, and just buy a SIM card from your local cell phone provider, monthly plan, minimal dollars, and then you're able to stream right there on your head unit. It's like having TV. It's like sitting in your living room while you're driving on the road. So now we're going to go over and show you some of those features I just spoke about on the Zeus Ultra. As you can see what comes in the box, we have the Zeus itself, small, compact unit, about the size of a standard business card, so it's not going to take up a lot of space, whether it's in your console, your cubby, or wherever it might be at. And then you can see we're fixing to show where the SIM card goes, where if you go to your local cell phone provider, you can plug that SIM card in right there after it's activated, and you now have a hotspot for your unit. Just to the middle of the unit and right next to that, that is the power input. That's where you're going to plug in and connect that to your USB outlet within your vehicle. Just past that, on the other side, that is going to be your mini SD card slot, where again, we spoke about you can download apps. On the full size, pull the mini out, plug it in there, and now everything's available to you that was on the SD card is now available to you on the Zeus. Flip the Zeus around on the bottom side of it or the other end of it, and there you have your HDMI output port. Take a mini HDMI out from there, and like you can run it to the rear seat entertainment or run it outside to the back of your truck or wherever it might be where you want to plug in a TV.
So on the topic of this Zeus, Steve, a lot of people wonder, exactly what that interface or what that experience would be like especially when connected to a factory system. Is there a way that we could show them exactly what this would feel like?
You're right, Ben. And we put together this little short video to kind of give you an idea of what the Zeus Ultra will look like on your factory head unit. As you can see, it's already plugged in and connected. We're going to go to settings. We're going to go to Wi-Fi. You're going to make sure you have your Wi-Fi turned on so you can stream. You're going to have that happen. After you've connected the first time, it's going to save in the system. Like this one happened, Auto Mod has already been connected, so it's saved. Once it's saved, you can back out. And here's a quick where you can go to the Google Play Store, like we spoke about before, how you can download apps. You go right to it. You can see, what is that? Tubi is there. There's Facebook is there. There's Plex is there. Pluto is there. There's several different of them that you can download right from your screen. Here's Netflix. I didn't download my account to it, but I'm just showing you how easy it is. Once you log in, you're going to be up and running. We can go to Prime Video. A lot of you guys like Prime Video, especially Thursday nights, NFL. As you can see, here it is right here. Here's Amazon Prime. You're going to click on one of these videos. You'll see it start up, how quickly it responds, and how fast it reacts and begins playing the movies. That's due to the quick processor, which is inside the Zeus Ultra, allows it to work this quickly. As it's running, you'll see, here it comes, movie's up, we're ready to go. Gonna exit back out of there. Go back to the home page. Here's all the different pages you can scroll through. Here's Plex. Plex is like a streaming service or a type of server you can utilize from your home where you can download or put your content that you want onto Plex and then stream it on the Zeus. There's YouTube. You can always YouTube, easy one. Don't have to have an account to get to YouTube. There's plenty of videos or choices to choose from. There, he tapped on the first video. It's going to play the commercial, as you'll see it'll end shortly, and then we'll go right to it. Once you skip the ads, if you want to, you can go full screen on that. You're going to touch it, hit the magnifier, your full screen of what your radio will allow. Stop and back out of there. Get you back to the home screen. And as you can see, there's several items you can choose from, and the quality of the video you can choose as well. And as you can see from that quick demo we just showed, how intuitive, how quick, how the response, ease of use, consumer friendly piece that this is. It's something that you really want to have for your vehicle, for those road trips, or just for entertainment when you're out and about.
All right, after a thorough run through of the ZZ Air products as well as the Zeus, we're going to now flip the page to another category that ZZ2 has come to market with. This time in the emergency lighting category with the product known as ZWAG. So Steve, let's start off by answering the question. What exactly is a ZWAG?
Well, ZWAG is the name that we here at ZZ2 gave to our emergency lighting, high visibility safety, to keep construction company guys safe, keep municipalities safe, volunteer firefighters safe, landscaping crews. It's basically, we're utilizing your factory lights. We're not having to run any wires. We're not having to drill any holes. We're not having to add any additional lights to your current vehicle. We're utilizing what it came from the factory with. We're going to plug right into the BCM, and we're going to activate those lights. There's going to be about 8 to 12 different patterns you can choose from. They're going to work with halo, LED, or the HID lights. It's a really great product that we've decided that we're going to put out there for the market, for people to use, to people to have and be safe with. And we're also going to continue to expand upon it as well.
All right, so what I got from that is this is some type of device that'll help vehicles have some type of emergency lighting. Maybe a video will better explain exactly what Steve's talking about. Here is exactly what the ZWAGs actually does.
Steve here with ZZ2, coming to you from Knowledge Fest here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Going to do a little quick demo of our new ZWAGs products for your Ford products, 2014 and up. I'm going to plug right into the passenger kick BCM. 2 quick, simple connections, as you can see right here. Bam and bam. Simple module that it plugs into as well. Comes with 2 features. It can be run by a trigger button right here, or that trigger button could be snipped and run into an upfitter switch if need be, or you can operate it with your high beams. Simply pull it back like you're hitting your high beams. Wait for the hazards to hit. It's about 5 seconds. Once they click, your patterns are up and running. Again, if you wanted to use the push button it comes with, just push and hold it for about 3 seconds to 5 seconds. You're back to regular drive mode. Readily in stock, available from your great partners here at ZZ2 to you. Give us a call your distributor, reach out, we have the product for you.
And there you have it, guys. A quick demo on the ZWAGs unit. Very cool that you can literally just plug it in and have all these patterns to choose from. No extra equipment or auxiliary lighting even required. I feel that this is definitely something that has a lot of legs in it. Now, just to wrap things up here, Steve, the future, always in development. We know the team at ZZ2 is consistently investing into the research and development of things. Can you give us a glimpse into the future of things to come from ZZ2?
Well, I'll give you a quick glance without giving away too much. With our ZWAGs products, we are looking to begin developing ZWAGs for trailers. as well, not just the vehicle, but for trailers. In the ZZ Airline, we are looking to add some wireless, like a wireless Zeus that are BMW specific, as well as some Mercedes specific Zeus Ultras as well. And then a couple new dash cams are on the horizon for us, possibly a new distributorship that we're looking to bring in. And then last but not least, I don't want to give too much away, but we are looking at doing some OBD2 unlocking tools for those vehicles that have CarPlay. They're just locked inside the vehicle. Generally, you're going to take that to the dealer to have that unlocked, but we're looking at trying to roll something out to where our dealers, you guys, can buy them from us and do it right there in your shop.
And that was sales manager from ZZ2, Steve Cope, giving us all the details on a whole suite of ZZ Air product, as well as the Z-Wags. Now, if you need more information on any of the goodies that we talked about on today's show, make sure you hit up the official website, zz-2.com. Now, if you happen to be a dealer in Canada tuning in, well, if you recognize the hands in the video, then you know that was Phil Cameron, and Automobility is your choice distributor for all things ZZ2 in Canada. On that note, I have to hit up my man, Phil. Now, Phil, you've had the chance to play around with these, and I know you kind of have a favorite in the family, shall we say. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience with the Zeus?
Well, that little video that you saw was my actual personal vehicle, and I have to say, I'm absolutely in love with the Zeus. Not only does it give me wireless CarPlay, but also gives me the ability to stream not only YouTube or Netflix. I can go on the App Store directly, download whatever app I want, and stream whatever I need. So you're not limited to one little thing. You can do whatever app you want. Absolutely beautiful product. And let's not forget that SIM card slot on it. Amazing. I'm going to use it all the time, so I don't have to connect directly to my hotspot in my car or on my phone. Just use the SIM card and away I go. So absolutely beautiful product. I love it.
Now, I don't know about you, Phil, but I feel like once you get a taste of wireless CarPlay or Android Auto, you can't really go back. So, I mean, if dealers haven't figured this part out yet, I mean, they must, because people are asking for this. So the demand must be super high for this type of product.
You are absolutely right. The demand is very, very strong for that. And the good thing about ZZ2, especially on the Air product, is super easy install. Out of the box, plug the cable, USB in your car, and there you go. You got yourself wireless CarPlay or Android Auto. So doesn't matter if your car doesn't come with it, as long as it has a wired Android Auto or CarPlay, this will work with it. Super easy, and you can as much as just sell over the counter, they plug it in, and it works. Great product.
I want to take this opportunity and thank my two guests today on the show. Of course, Steve Cope from ZZ2 and our good friend Phil Cameron from Automobility. And here's my closing comments. This is a very unique product that literally has paved its own path, created its own market, but a market that was created out of a need and a demand. Wireless communication has at an all-time high. People know what CarPlay and Android Auto are. They understand the convenience. And once you get a taste of the wireless version, it is undeniable that that's what you'll always want moving forward. And for those who have witnessed what CarPlay and Android Auto is, even the wired version for many today are still a huge upgrade. So I agree with Steve. The market for this will continue to be quite substantial for years to come. I do want to take a minute and comment on the Z-Wags product, which I thought was extremely interesting. Again, coming from ZZ2, a unique product that answers a need. No requirement to add extra hardware as far as strobe lights or any roof lighting. This is using factory lighting by simply connecting a module and being able to program it. So many uses for this, guys. Think about this. Municipal, emergency, even people who live in the country who just need to be more visible in certain circumstances. Fantastic solution. So kudos to ZZ2 for continuing to innovate. That's it for this CMA Connected, brought to you by SiriusXM. I'm your host, Ben Wu. Until next time, we connect.
There's never been a better time to have SiriusXM with over 150 channels in your vehicle. Your Platinum Plan offer includes more than ever before to enjoy online, on your phone, or at home. Create your own ad-free personalized stations powered by Pandora. Hear ad-free extra channels and enjoy favorite shows with SiriusXM Video on Demand. What you love is on now.